Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
19, 18, let's go.
Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Panther 11. Ready. Pump 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st down, Commanders.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. McPherson's kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
2. 60 Vikings. Cougar 19. Lions. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. 79 Brooks. 19 Cox.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. When you look at this defense, they enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, 5 in. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are once again back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Tag. Cowboy 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go, here we go. 77.
He'll look to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Panthers 14, Commanders 10. Matthew Wright to kick off for Carolina.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Cut 19. Ready, go.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout work. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and long.
18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Quick throw, actually gets on the RPO. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Got it.
line.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 1970 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 70. Viking 18.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now he's loose at the 40. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. That goes for 58. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, in trouble, and there he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
3rd and long.
good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. Cut back. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready.
Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Come on. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
60 Maverick.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be caught.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Milroe gonna look to run himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger.
Now it's Milroe. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
The 26-yard line.
Ready. 60, 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Let's go.
And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Ready.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
19 Tiger. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
14, Commanders 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Count the 50. Count the...
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Warriors 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Ready.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Milrow. Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go.
Now Milrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Ready, ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, ready. Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Third and 10.
Shot 60, shot 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. He'll try to run for it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. Past the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Commanders 3. Matthew White to kick off for
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hold it ready. Mustang 19. Press all 80. Press all 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 1979. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. First down, Washington.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Deputy. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready,
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
A run now on second down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Let's go.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. He'll get this up close to a first down as he stopped just shy of midfield.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
Viking 18. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Crackle 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, 60 even, 60 even.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On fourth down, here comes Matthew Wright for the Panthers field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Wright's kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here we go on the return from the 1. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
County Lions. Dragon 60 average, 18, 5 in.
Throwing now on first and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and a long way to go. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
And the Commanders first down.
70 Rangers, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. Out of end, left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Washington.
Got it, ready?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Check.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 13. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cougar night.
Got room at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now here's a keeper on his own read.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Panther 11. 18 Rodwood. 18 go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Pioneer. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Washington.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lion. 7 Pirates.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly.